Welcome to today's explainer. We're going to completely unlock the foundations of conversational Turkish by mastering some essential time vocabulary. Look, whether you're planning a big trip, chatting with friends, or just really geeking out on the mechanics of a new language, figuring out how that language organizes time is literally one of the fastest ways to build fluency. Today, we're using a highly visual approach to lock these words right into your memory. Here is our roadmap for today. First, we're hitting the timeline of now. Next, breaking down the day. Then we're expanding the horizon and finally putting it all together. All right, let's dive right into section 1, the timeline of now. Getting a solid grip on the immediate past, present, and future is step 1 for any real conversation. And honestly, when you're picking up time vocabulary, mapping it out chronologically from past to future is a total game changer. We start in the past with dün, move to our present anchor with bugün, and look ahead to the future with yarın. Framing them as a timeline makes pulling them from your memory so much more intuitive. Let's kick things off with yesterday, which is dün. It sounds a lot like dün. It literally just means the day before today. Having this specific word in your back pocket lets you instantly reflect on recent events. For instance, dün sinemaya gittim simply translates to I went to the cinema yesterday. Notice how dropping dün right at the beginning of your sentence immediately establishes the time frame for whoever you're talking to. Now, anchoring us right here in the present, we've got bugün, pronounced bugün. This is the current day. Trust me, you're going to use this one constantly. You can use it for something as simple as your current mood, like saying bugün mutluyum, which means I am happy today. And looking forward, we have yarın, pronounced yarın, the day after today. This word actually sets you up perfectly for one of the most useful farewell phrases you'll ever learn in Turkish. Yarın görüşürüz, which means see you tomorrow. It is polite, it's friendly, and it's incredibly practical. Moving right along to section 2, breaking down the day. Now that we've got the sequence of the actual days down, let's zoom in a bit and break apart a single 24-hour cycle. A day naturally flows through 4 very distinct phases. We start early with Sabah, then comes the afternoon, Öğleden, sonra. As the sun sets, we roll into Akşam, and finally, the dark hours hit with Gece. Chunking the day out like this makes scheduling plans just a whole lot easier. Let's tie these directly to your actual routine. In the morning, or sabah, you might say, sabah kahve içiyorum. I drink coffee in the morning. Then, moving into öğleden sonra, which sounds like öğleden sonra, you could say öğleden sonra çalışıyorum, meaning I work in the afternoon. Come evening, akşam is exactly what you need for akşam yemek yiyoruz, meaning we eat dinner. And to cap it all off, gece ties into gece uyanım, I sleep at night. All right, section 3, expanding the horizon. The key here is knowing how to take those precise moments we just learned and zoom out. The absolute bedrock of these broader horizons is a single day, gün, pronounced gün. It's super versatile. You could just be looking around and say, bugün güzel bir gün, today is a beautiful day. Or you could use it to talk about a strict routine, like her gün çalışıyorum, I work every day. Let's zoom out even further and stack our next building blocks. We've got hafta, pronounced hafta, representing a 7-day week. Stretching beyond that, we have I, pronounced literally exactly like the English word I, which stands for a month. And for a full 12 months, it's yıl, pronounced yul, meaning year. Just visualize these 3 words as ascending steps. Hafta, I, yıl. It really helps lock them in. It's amazing how swapping just one of these words completely shifts the vibe of what you're saying. If you say bu hafta çok meşgulüm, meaning I am very busy this week, you're signaling immediate short-term stress. But say bu yıl yeni bir iş buldum, I found a new job this year, and suddenly you've zoomed way out to frame a major life milestone. Okay, I absolutely love this next part. We just established that the word I means 1 month, right? Well, in Turkish, it also translates directly to moon. It's this awesome built-in reminder of how early human timekeeping was totally based on lunar cycles. So honestly, every time you talk about a month in Turkish, you are giving a subtle little nod to the moon above. Let's bring it home with section 4, putting it all together. It's one thing to learn these words in a vacuum, but seeing them interact is where the magic really happens. Let's look at a standard back and forth. Person A kicks things off, bugün ne yapıyorsun? They're using our anchor word to ask, what are you doing today? Person B bounces right back using the exact same anchor, bugün çalışıyorum. Today I am working. That symmetry just makes casual check-ins a total breeze. Then, naturally, the chat shifts to the future. Person A just asks yarın, meaning tomorrow. Person B catches that future time frame and drops their plans. Yarın arkadaşlarımla buluşacağım, which means tomorrow I will meet with my friends. It's like the time vocabulary is literally steering the whole conversation. And of course, we gotta look back at the past. Person A asks, dün ne yaptın? What did you do yesterday? Person B locks in their past location, saying dün evdeyim, meaning yesterday I was at home. By anchoring both the question and the answer with dün, everyone is perfectly aligned on the timeline, zero confusion. So, we've walked through the absolute building blocks of Turkish time, from specific chunks of the day all the way out to months and years. We've seen how effectively they frame a real conversation. To wrap up today's explainer, I'm going to leave you with a question to test your new skills right this second. Answer it in your head or, hey, say it out loud. Bugün ne yapıyorsun?